Assalamu alaikum students. Let's go for the next and the last 2 or 3 questions of October, November 2019, paper 1, 2. And here is the question number 9 seen to you on your screen, in which this is a function question and he is asking us to go for find the value of k for which y equals to g of x is a tangent to the curve this. So when you are making tangent, so let's place them equal. So 2x square plus 8x plus 1 is equals to 2x minus k. So 2x square plus 6x plus k plus 1 equals to 0. Now since it is a tangent, so b square minus 4ac must be equals to 0. So 6 square minus 4 into 2 into k plus 1 equals to 0. 36 minus 8k minus 8 equals to 0. So 8k is equals to 28. So k is going to be 7/2. Now let's go further. The next part is there. Okay. In case when k is equals to minus 9. So k equals to minus 9 means now the condition given to us f of x is less than g of x. So 2x square, which is our f of x, plus 8x plus 1 less than g of x, 2x. Now since k is minus 9, so it's going to be 2x plus 9. Now let's simplify this. Plus 6x minus 8 less than 0. Now if you see, this is a quadratic equation, and if you solve it with the help of the calculator, mod 53, it gives you x is equals to plus 1 and x is equals to minus 4. Now since this is the quadratic inequality, so obviously on the graph it's seen like this, that minus 4 and x square is positive, so minus 4 and plus 1 here. Now since we are looking for the values which are less than 0, so the values are here, 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 all these values are below x-axis, and we can see that these values are lying between minus 4 and 1. So the inequality is going to be minus 4 less than x less than 1. Now let's go for the next part. And it says, okay, where k equals to minus 1, find f g inverse of. So let's find g inverse first. Now since we know g of x is equals to 2x minus k, so it becomes 2x plus 1. So for finding g inverse of x, y equals to 2x plus 1. So x is equals to y minus 1 divided by 2. So g inverse of x is equals to x minus 1 divided by 2. Now we are looking for g inverse f of x. And the value of f of x given to us is, we'll place it over here. F of x with us is 2x square plus 8x plus 1. So 2x square plus 8x plus 1, and then this minus 1 divided by 2. This is cancelled. So we are left with 2x square plus 8x divided by 2, which will keep us x square plus 4x. Now it says put it equals to 0 and get the value of x. So if we put this equals to 0, so x is equals to 0 and x is equals to minus 4. These are the two answers here. Now let's go to the next part. That is, okay, it says express f of x in the completing square format. So f of x is given to us as 2x square plus 8x plus 1. Since we know whenever we make completing square format, it is a into x minus h whole square plus k, where h is equals to minus b over 2a and k is equals to f of h. Now let's find minus b over 2a. Minus b means minus 8 over 2a means 2 times 2, which gives us minus 2. So when we find f of minus 2 from this, 2 into minus 2 square plus 8 into minus 2 plus 1, which gives us minus 7. So if we write it, f of x can be written as 2 times x minus 2 whole square minus 7, where this value is the least one because this is positive, so the graph is seen like this, and this is going to be the turning point, and the least value is going to be minus 7. Let's go for the further one. Question number 10. Okay. Here it says find dy by dx and find the integral of this. So for finding dy by dx, what do we get? It's 0 and minus 4 because this will go up and becomes minus 2. So minus 2 and 2x plus 1 power minus 3, and then derivative of this is actually 2. So this will become 8 2s are 16, 2x plus 1 power minus 3. So can be written as 16 over 2x plus 1 power plus 3. Now as far as the integration is concerned, so when we will integrate this, what will happen? Integration of 1 is x minus 4 as it is. When this will go up, it will become minus 1. So minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1 over minus 2 plus 1. And then the derivative of this, which is 2, will be written over here plus some constant of integration c. So we can simplify it. Minus 4 2x plus 1 power minus 1 over minus 2 plus c, and after the complete simplification we get it plus 2 over 2x plus 1 plus c. Now let's go for the next part. Find the coordinates of b, and if you see, b is actually the point where the tangent of this is cutting the y-axis. So normal of this is cutting the y-axis. So let's find the equation of normal first. So since we have found dy by dx already, dy by dx already we have found. So for finding the point A, what do we have? 0 is equals to 1 minus 4 over 2x plus 1 square. So 4 over 2x plus 1 square is equals to 1. 4 is equals to 2x plus 1 square. So 2 is equals to 2x plus 1. So x is equals to half. So the point is going to be 0 and half. So this is the point at which we have to find out the equation of normal. So dy by dx we have already with us. That is 16 over 2x plus 1 whole cube. So by placing x is equals to 1 over 2 over here, what do we get? 2 into 1 over 2 plus 1 power 3. So 16 over 8, which is equals to 2. This is gradient of tangent. So the gradient of normal, since it is perpendicular, is going to be minus 1 over 2. So y minus 0 equals to m into x minus x1, which is 1 over 2. So y is equals to minus half x plus 1 over 4. Now, since they say that where it is crossing y-axis, so let's place x equals to 0. So by placing x equals to 0, we get this is 1 over 4. So the point B has the coordinates 0 and 1 over 4. Now let's go to the next part. Okay, show necessary working, find the area of the shaded region. Now, if you see here, the graph shows that there are two equations. We will integrate this separately and we will integrate separately. We'll find this area, find this area, and then add them up. So after that, let's find the integration of both of them one by one. So let's find the area 1 by integrating the line. A1 is equals to, and it is from 0 to 1 over 2. That is minus x over 2 plus 1 over 4 dx. This gives us minus x square over 4 plus x by 4 and 0 to 1 over 2. We don't need to place 0 here because it will make it 0. So minus 1 over 2 square minus 1, and this is plus 1 over 2 whole square divided by 4 plus 1 over 2 divided by 4. So this becomes 1 over 16 minus, and this becomes 1 over 8. When we subtract them, this becomes 1 over 16. Now we will be looking for the integration of the second part. That is again 0 to 1 by 2 and x plus 2 over x plus 1, because we have done the integration already, x minus, so the actual curve was x, sorry for that. So we will integrate 0 to 1 by 2, and this is 1 minus 4 over 2x plus 1 whole square dx. Since we have found the integration in the first part, so that was x plus 2 over 2x plus 1. So by placing the limits from 0 to 1 over 2, we will simplify it. So first place 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2 into 1 over 2 plus 1 minus 0 plus 2 over 0 plus 1. So if you simplify this with the help of the calculator, this gives you 3 over 2 and this gives you 2, which is 1.5 minus 2, 1.5 minus 2, which is going to be minus 0.5. Now we will do what? That we will add both of them. No matter its sign is negative, just showing that this is below the x-axis, nothing else. Now when we will go a bit down to find more place. Now okay, let's add both of them to find the total area. So the total area is going to be 1 over 16 plus 0.5, and this gives us 9 over 16. This is the total shaded area which was required to us. Now let's go for the next part. If it is there, but there is no next part over here. So we are done with this paper, and I hope you find it easier as well. Thank you so much, and let us see the next tutorial after a while. Thank you. Take care.